A YouTuber by the name of Omani and Hellcat has been arrested and charged with running an illegal pirate TV ring that reportedly netted him $30 million. Bill Omar Caracillo, who has 792,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel, is accused by federal indictment of copyright infringement, tax evasion, and fraud. Investigators claim that the 35-year-old man retransmitted signals from companies such as Comcast, Verizon, DirectTV, and HBO, and charged customers a $15 per month subscription fee. So when we think about it, he has 792,000 subscribers. So even if 100,000 of his subscribers pay that $15 a month, that would be him making $1.5 million a month, somewhere around in that. He's making substantial amounts of cash, and that's big. He found a way to break the system. He tapped into the system and got it. For the people that were buying the subscriptions, they probably view him as a hero or a Robin Hood type guy because, hey, we're paying $15 a month and we're getting all these major subscriptions, pay-per-view and everything. It says, outside his New Jersey mansion, littered with several of his high-end cars, he insisted his business was completely legit. He said, "I don't think I ever did anything wrong. Obviously, I was running businesses wide open to the public. Now, we're going to have our day in court. I found a loophole. I ran through it, and I did great." So he's even admitting himself, I found a loophole, ran through this thing, and I did great. When they asked him if he was completely innocent of the charges, he replied, not completely innocent would be a false statement. Now, ignorance of the law is no excuse for the law. He insisted his activities fell into a legal gray area, adding, "There's other colleagues in the same business I was in, and they never got in trouble with the FBI." The 62-count indictment claims Caracillo, aka Umar, aka Ami, aka Target, aka Targeting 1080p. Those are his 4 handles. Along with 2 other co-conspirators, illegally resold the broadcast through their companies, Reboot Gears TV, Reloaded, and Gears Reloaded. In 2019, he was already in trouble because the federal agents were already on his bumper. They raided his property and spent hours hauling away dozens of luxury cars, including at least 3 Lamborghinis, along with a number of Rolex watches and other jewelry. He addressed the raid at the time in a video titled, "The FBI Seized Everything From Me," which is now being viewed over 2 million times as we speak. In another post in June of this year, 2021, "The FBI is Back" is another video that he did where he claimed the feds had also seized millions of dollars from his bank account. Caracillo's lawyer told the New York Times that Mr. Caracillo tapped into a brand new, unregulated industry and was very successful. Most people are called pioneers when they do that. Omar is called a criminal. The government assumes my client was not smart enough to do this legally because of his background. He is and will prove that. If convicted, Caracillo could face life in prison. So it lets you know when you're dealing with that tax evasion, copyright infringement, especially on the level that the Hellcat did it. He did it on a high level. Now we have YouTubers striking each other's pages over a few dollars, he found a way to get into the system and crack it. And his copyright infringement is real deal Holyfield. But it just goes to show you that even if you infringe on somebody else's copyrighted material and you make money off of it, they definitely can come back and get you for the bag that you ultimately made off of that material. But for Ami the Hellcat, it's gonna be a sticky situation. So be careful when you're out here doing these copyright infringements, because if I was to speak on his defense, I would say that he thought it was harmless. He figured I wasn't selling drugs, I wasn't sticking up people. I'm just doing some of this technical things, which would put it into the white collar crime. See, white collar crime, you don't have to worry about drug dealers shooting up your spot or nothing, but white collar crime will definitely get you some white collar time. And with that, I'm gonna say this is the news in you, north, east, west, south, unite from every alley in Cali, intersection and back street. Subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up on your way out the door.